Now then, shares in Ford fell today after the car manufacturer warned that a shortage of semiconductor microchips could force a cut in production. The lack of supply is affecting everything from mobile phones to computer game consoles such as PlayStation 5 and is likely to result in higher prices for many consumer goods. Here's our business correspondent, Paul Kelso.
They are the tiny components that connect the modern world. But a global shortage of silicon chips or superconductors has left industries scrabbling for supplies of the parts that make almost everything tick. Custom Interconnect assemble chips and circuit boards for medical, automotive and industrial customers, and they've noticed the squeeze.
Back 12 months ago, lead times of components were typically 12 weeks. We are now being quoted 60 weeks and greater. So it means that customers coming out of COVID have to communicate and order product now almost 18 months out, whereas they were able to order it 4 months out.
Most of the raw materials are made in Asia, but the pandemic interrupted supply just as it drove up digital demand.
When we talk about semiconductor shortages, this is what we mean. This is a wafer of silicon, and there are thousands of microchips on here, each with circuitry invisible to the naked eye, and they're the crucial component at the heart of everything electronic, from a musical Christmas card to your smartphone or the circuitry on a satellite.
Silicon is a water-intensive business, and drought in Taiwan, the world's largest supplier, has posed a challenge, while production in the US was hit by the deep freeze that cut power to plants in Texas. The sheer ubiquity of semiconductors has left many industries exposed. BMW Mini has shut down production at its Cowley plant, as has Jaguar Land Rover, while Ford predicts shortages will cost it $2.5 billion. And with electric vehicles using 3 times as many microchips, Tesla says it's a challenge. And Apple, driver of so much of our digital dependency, says sales of iPads and MacBooks may be affected.
It is going to also start to hit consumers in their wallets, because not only are you not going to be able to get hold of that PS5 or that Ford pickup truck that you've been trying to get, but also if you do get hold of it, you're going to start to be paying more for it.
It could take 2 years for today's delays to be made up. Having chips with everything may not be good for consumer appetites. Paul Kelso, Sky News.